it is very important that we remove all the negative emotions. People refer to it as stress or anxiety or any psychological type of disease. But in reality, what it is, it's internalized negative emotion that gets trapped in our meridian system and also involves the organs and clogs them up. And over a period of time, if we don't release stress, what does it do? It causes a disease, which is a disease process. From the Western perspective, then at that point they treat it with drugs, and all they're doing is basically symptomatically managing the illness, which is important. However, if we go to the root of the problem and to cure all of these illnesses and to reset these organs, we need to do some form of meditation, a technique that works for us, or through breathing and exercises, or there's many ways. The ways to meditate is as many as our breaths, and you do something that will help you connect. Some people connect with their higher self and raise their frequency through music, through arts, through poetry, through a stroll, walking on a trail, being in nature, being with people, being away from people, reading their favorite book, many ways. So there's no just one method that you have to necessarily sit in a room and meditate. You could be meditating while you are working or doing some activity you enjoy. So basically, when you connect to the higher consciousness, and we try, and whatever thoughts that come to our heart at the moment, think about any negative thoughts, release it, connect and say, I want to release all of those. Let's say you have worries, fear, grief, sadness, anger, whatever it is. Take it one item at a time and say, I want to surrender that, release it from my body, and I want to send it to where? To the big universe, not anywhere. Never say, I want to release that energy to its source or go back to where it came from. Big mistake, because it comes right back at you. But if you connect and you make a relationship with the universe, with a source, with a creator, whatever you want to refer it to, then you send all this emotion and you say, I don't want to store it in my body. That becomes like the cloud, like when the people have their smartphone, they send it to the cloud. So when you send all this thoughts unnecessary, all this worrying and all this negativity, you send it to the universe, to the source. And then what you do is you just maintain that I don't want to have anything negative in me. Just like when you decide I don't want to eat anything unhealthy, drink or eat or drink something. Same thing with thoughts. Negative thoughts can be very toxic, and that's why a lot of people are developing all sort of diseases, not only mental and depression, anxiety, even internal medicines. And a lot of psychiatrists, they agree that it's all mentally stress that's internalized, that eventually they disturb the organs and causes a disease. So it's very important to think about that, and I will, in future videos, I'll talk more and more and give you specific technique, and maybe I'll walk you through it. But for now, I want you to, whenever you do meditation or deep breathing, think about releasing any negative thoughts comes to you. Say, I want to release you from my body. I don't want you in my body, because you realize that it is a negative thing, and then you focus on positivity. Okay.